Well, hello, hello. So glad you dropped by Media Champions. I'm your host, Mary Trace Griffin in Atlanta. Today, we are excited to have on the program Mo Regalado. Mo knows. Yes, you want to talk to Mo. We're going to make sure you can make that connect. But first, we're going to get to know Mo right here on Media Champions. Mo, welcome to Media Champions. Glad you could join us.
Well, thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
So you have MoVO Media Marketing, and I know you work specifically in the real estate business. Let's talk about how you work with realtors to tell their story, because there is no better storytelling out there than selling a house or a property.
Correct. So I actually work with the commercial real estate agents as well as residential real estate agents. And I think the biggest challenge that they all face is being told constantly to be on video and to tell their story and to get their brand out there. When you get into real estate, I think a lot of people don't realize that it is a huge marketing position as well as a sales position. You know, you understand you're going to sell houses, right?
Sure.
But it's also selling your personality, and it's selling who you are. So for a lot of them, they have a challenge understanding that concept. I'm like, I'm not exciting. Okay, so you don't have to be exciting. There is a personality out there that's going to match yours, that's going to mesh with yours at any given moment.
Mm-hmm. Can you walk me through what it's like meeting a new client and they just don't understand this whole world of media and marketing? In your opinion, what is it you think that they don't get?
That's a great question. And I think the biggest thing that people are confused about with social media is that you're actually building a community, as much as we hear that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
Bingo.
With that community, you have to engage with them. So I do see a lot of, on both sides, on both commercial and on residential, where they put out content, but then they don't actively engage with that content. So if somebody comments on it, it could be weeks later before they actually will say, oh, hey, thanks, thanks for commenting. So it's really imperative that brands, particularly CRE and residential, pay attention to what people are actually saying online. And that takes time. So I understand a lot of people don't have that time to do that, but that's where somebody like me comes in and we step in and fill the gap.
Well, that is the perfect segue to my next question, which is about partnering with an outside media source. Because, whether you're, selling real estate or name the business, XYZ, if you don't have the bandwidth to do it yourself, or even if you do have, let's say you've got a little inside marketing department or a media department, it's still a great idea for them to partner with a business like yours. Why?
So coming from that perspective, social media is its own animal, right?
Mm-hmm.
It is not your marketing department. And I think that's where a lot of people get confused. You have marketing, and social media is a part of your marketing engine. And so your story that you're putting out there should be able to be told across all platforms, whether it's your blog or it's on your social channels or it's what your agents are saying. They should be able to go out there and explain what your mission is. They should be able to go out there and tell them this is what our company stands for. If it's your own company, if it's your own brand, you need to be able to tell that story across platforms as well. So I think when you partner with an agency, they should be able to understand what your mission is. They should be able to understand what your story is and help you get that story out there.
Perfect. I said in the beginning, Mo knows, I'm so glad you joined us today. And please come back, because I run into this all the time. I keep asking for a 30-minute show and they haven't given it to me yet, but I do hope you'll come back so we can continue the discussion, because I have so many more questions I want to ask you.
Yes, absolutely. I would love to come back, and I appreciate you having me on today.
Well, thank you, Mo. And for the rest of you, we can connect you to Mo. Very easy to find her. Because you can find her by finding us right here at dailyadbrief.com. I'm Mary Therese Griffin in Atlanta. We'll see you next time for more Media Champions.
Simplify presents Addressable CTV, combining the power of TV with the targeting and attribution of digital. Simplify's Addressable CTV delivers massive reach with the ability to scale without sacrificing precision. TV buyers can generate incremental reach with household-level targeting, frequency controls, reporting, and insights. To learn more about Simplify's Addressable CTV and what it can do for your clients, visit simply.fi.